In the vast, frozen expanse of the coldest ocean, where towering glaciers stood like silent guardians and icy waves pounded the shores, life fought bravely against the bitter cold. The wind howled across the waters, carrying the distant cries of seabirds soaring above. Beneath the surface, creatures specially adapted to the harsh cold moved quietly, living their hidden lives. Amidst this frozen wilderness, a tiny injured shrimp drifted helplessly through the frigid waters. Deep wounds marred its delicate shell, and exhaustion weighed heavily on its tiny frame. The strong current carried it toward the icy shoreline, where it lay, trembling and barely conscious, on the frozen edge. Above, a rescue ship patrolled the glacial waters, its crew bundled in bright red jackets, scanning the endless white landscape with binoculars. One of the crew members spotted the tiny shrimp near the shore, and a sense of urgency filled the air. Without wasting a moment, the team launched a small rescue boat and navigated through the icy seas, braving the freezing winds. Carefully, the rescue team approached the little shrimp and assessed its injuries. Its breathing was faint, but there was still a tiny spark of life glimmering in its beady eyes. Swiftly but gently, the rescuers cleaned its wounds, applied protective coverings, and made sure it was stable. The brutal cold pressed in around them, but their determination never faltered. Once the shrimp regained a little strength, the team carefully released it back into the frigid water. The shrimp hesitated for a moment, then turned back to look at its rescuers. It was a silent exchange of gratitude, a bond formed beyond words. Smiling, the team captured the touching moment in photographs, preserving the memory forever. As the crew returned to the ship, something amazing happened. The tiny shrimp was still there, swimming happily alongside the vessel, playfully flipping and diving through the freezing waves. It stayed close for a while, reluctant to say goodbye. Then, with one final, joyful flip, it disappeared into the deep blue, leaving only ripples behind. Yet, in the hearts of the rescuers, the connection they shared with the little shrimp would last a lifetime.